once again doing a little bit more testing, but I think I'm well enough out of the testing phase now that I've renamed the stream. It's no longer testing, so I think we're pretty good. Audio sounded good yesterday. No drop frames. Watched my whole playback, and it seemed pretty good. So we're going to be doing a standard event today with mono green. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. I have the second monitor working. That is the one change we've made since yesterday. So that's exciting. So I'm looking over here at the moment, where I've got my Twitch studio, and then over here I've got my arena. I think that's working out pretty good. I don't know. I kind of maybe want the arena over here, so I'm kind of looking off a little bit, and I can, well, I don't know. Either way, when I'm looking at arena, I'm not going to see what I'm looking like on camera. So I think I'm just going to do it like this, where I'm kind of facing the camera when I'm doing arena, do the playback, see if I like it, and maybe I'll switch it and try it the other way for one as well to see what I like more. But I don't know. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and jump in and play an event. So I did make one change since yesterday's stream with the list. I went ahead and I thought I'd actually put in both Tovolar's Huntmasters instead of the one inscription, but I only had one Tovolar, and I still had the inscription. So basically, where I thought I had the second Huntmaster instead of inscription, I also had one Storm the Festival. So I've basically just replaced the Storm the Festival with the other Huntmaster because I like that a lot more in the matchups that that I wanted it for. Basically, the mirror match, I think this is very good top end to have over the top. If we get to a point where we kind of traded off most of our stuff, I think Huntmaster can go a long way towards winning a lot of those games. And like I said yesterday, Storm the Festival probably gets you about as much material on average as a Huntmaster, at least before the flip. But kind of if you equate the flip to sometimes flashing back, Storm the Festival, you're still probably about even. But Huntmaster has a decided game plan that it's kind of building towards, whereas Storm the Festival is kind of just there's more variance. What you get sometimes is exactly what you need, and I'm assuming sometimes it's just kind of, whatever. So anyways, I'm still not 100% sold on the inscription, but we're going to try that back in there. The only other thing I would maybe put back in would be the second Florahedron. But once again, it seems kind of weird to... The Florahedrons are really just filler. I very rarely use them to ramp. I've found that, especially because I think I'm playing the trackers, whereas a lot of people aren't playing as many 2-drops. And honestly, right now, I only have 2 old growth trolls, so two of the trackers are kind of taking the spot of those 2 other trolls. That's just because I already had the trackers, and as you can see, I don't have the wild cards for another 2 trolls. But either way, I think because of the density of 3-drops that I want in this deck, I do think that I want to max out on Mammoths and Trolls once I get the wild cards. Those will replace... the Trolls will definitely be the Florahedron and the Inscription, I believe. Or maybe the Florahedron and 1 Cobra. And then the other 2 Mammoths eventually will be the second Cobra and probably the Inscription. So yeah, that is the... Hey, we got a follow. Hi, Eva Karma. I'm doing great. How are you today? I'm just going over the deck list that we're about to jump into a standard event with. Talking about my build of mono green. Some of the things that I've changed due to what I've seen on the events, and other things due to card availability since I'm kind of just starting on Arena. I've been playing since about a week before Midnight Hunt came out, so definitely some some card availability issues, especially since at least for right now I'm trying to do this as a free-to-play account. So yeah, so anyways, that's where we're at. If you want, just take a look over the deck list real quick. I think I want to change the view actually and do it like this. I think this is better for like streaming. So okay, just chilling. Awesome. Well, glad to have you here. Yeah, so basically The two Hunt Masters and the one Unnatural Growth are kind of, I think, things that I would want in this deck even if I didn't have card availability issues. However, the two Trolls is definitely a party foul that I want to rectify as soon as possible, as well as I do want to top out on Mammoths, I think, as well. And I was just saying I'm going to replace the Florahedron, the Cobras, and I believe the Inscription. That's the one questionable card. The Ramp I don't find as important in this deck, I think, because of the density of 3s. I'm pretty happy most of the time just curving out without ramping. So anyways, that's the deck. We're going to go ahead and jump into a new event and see how it goes. So I have found that on the events that I've played, the number of wins that Mono Green gets sometimes depends on how many times it faces Mono White, right? We went through an event yesterday. I played Mono White once, and we finished 7-1. And you know, I've been through other events where we play Mono White, you know, 3 or 4 times. We might sneak out a win here and there, but it really does seem like that's the bane of this deck's existence right now. So I think the one Unnatural Growth, the enchantment, maybe helps us steal some wins against Mono White. The Hunt Masters obviously don't help, I don't think, in that matchup very much, but so maybe they should be something else, but I've liked them right now for the mirror match. This is a fine hand. It's not the best. The Cobra's kind of dead if we don't get anything kind of top end to ramp into. Maybe though it allows me to get up to Ranger's class level 3 pretty quickly. I don't know. It's also awkward that my Mammoth is my only bigger thing, and I kind of want to play it as a land on turn 1. I think I am going to do that, unfortunately, but that's okay. We've got plenty to do with mana, and hopefully we will draw into some other stuff. Double Pack Leader's probably pretty good. Okay, so no clue as to what the second color is here. Obviously, I don't believe it's mono blue. Blue-white, blue-red, blue-black are all options. Don't really see a lot of blue-green decks. Well, I guess there's that blue-green ramp deck I see every once in a while. That's a terrible matchup for this. Coma's a beating. I'm going to go ahead and play Pack Leader here. Just try and, you know, beat down as quick as possible. This might get Jwari Disruption or Anti-Cognition. I've not seen this card before, so we're going to read it. Kind of target creature or planeswalker spell unless it's... Oh, we're milling. We're milling in Standard. Okay. I've not played against this deck at all. I think we just want to be as fast as possible. They milled me for... How many cards? Just one card? Wait, what just happened? Oh, it exiled. So they exiled 17 cards. Okay, got it. So we're playing Cobra here, and then playing the other Pack Leader, just trying to be as fast to the board as possible, I believe. Wow. That's pretty unfortunate. I mean, our curve is somewhat high. Yeah, they hit a bunch of low-end stuff. And we got a second one. So now we're at 29 cards. They are halfway home. They didn't hit a 4th land, so that is something that we can look forward to. So what's faster here? I think Mammoth plus Ranger class is faster than Ren, because Ren's only making 4/4s. This is a 3/3 unless we hit a land, so I think on average, maybe I can help you with your Twitch designs. You can check out my work on Discord. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I will definitely check that out. I'm just starting out, so this is all kind of new to me. I started out on a laptop, and I actually had a few things that I had done, you know, tried to start customizing. And then when I tried to stream on the laptop, I found out that it was just so choppy. I was dropping so many frames. So I went out and bought just a refurbished desktop, and have been doing it on that. And I kind of just assumed, can you type your Discord? Yeah, give me a second. I'll try and do that. So I kind of assumed that since it was through Twitch Studios that was linked to my Twitch account, that all the changes that I had made would transfer, but they did not. Oh, Relic Column. Okay. Okay, so big duder. I have no way to really kill that with the Blizzard Brawl. So I think we're just swinging through it, and I'll kill it post-combat. Yeah, that seems fine. Unfortunately, I can't play Troll and Pump Rangers class. I think it's more important to play to the board and just kill them as quickly as possible. I could try, well, yeah, I really could try to, I could play the old growth Troll first, try and hit a land, or no, I could pump up Rangers class first, try and hit a land post-combat off the draw from Pack Leader. I think that's a little risky, though. I'm just not going to pump. If I have to pump post-combat, so be it. I definitely want to play Troll and Blizzard Brawl to finish this off, so we're just going to go to combat here. And we did hit the land, so we could have done that. Something to note for the future. And no blocks? What is this thing? The target player mills two. It's worth it to you to mill 2 of my cards? I guess I'm at 18. He's got to do something. He's got no secondary game plan. Okay, so I can't kill Golem now no matter what. So does my plan change? Probably not. I still think... Well, now Ren makes 5/5s, which is faster than... It's just as fast as Troll plus counter if I don't draw land next turn, but it's more evenly spread with Troll plus counter, so I still think I'm going to do that. The old post-combat Ranger class level. Alright, so I think he's got to kill me this turn. Spells are good. Well, I don't know. Creatures are probably not great because I'm probably having to kill him this turn. Yeah, especially with this Ring Crab here. So obviously I can kill that with the Brawl, so 1 less blocker. Yeah, and okay, good. What's my Discord? That's a great question. I just started my Discord when I started this this stream, so I'm not exactly sure how to even look that up. Give me just a second. I'll try and find that for you. That's interesting. So I have it on my phone. I don't know how to get it from my phone into into Twitch, honestly. So I don't know. If you know how to do that, let me know. I've never actually tried to access my Discord server from the computer. I don't know. That's really funny. I don't know how to do that. I have no idea. I thought I had linked it in my Twitch at one point. Let me see. Well, Evakarma, I don't know off the top of my head how to do that, to be quite honest with you. I need to learn how to do it. So, you're my only viewer, and since you asked about this, I'm assuming you're not going to leave me if I try and figure this out for a minute. I was explaining yesterday about my trials and tribulations. I had 2 viewers, and one of them left. He was not interested in hearing me ramble on. He just wanted to see me play Magic. So, but yeah, if you don't mind just chilling for a minute before we jump back into another game, I'll try and figure that out. Okay, so invite people. I think that's how I do this. So copy. Let's see if this works. All right, Evakarma 20. I think that should get you to my Discord. If it doesn't, let me know so I can try and figure out how to do that again. Okay, cool. So now that we've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and jump back in, and we're gonna play another game. I've not seen that mill deck before. Is mill a thing? Evakarma, do you know? Is mill a thing that people are doing in standard? I've not seen it before, but you know, like I said, I haven't been playing that long, so it could totally be something that I should look out for in the future. So the Discord right now is very bare. I think it's just the preset Discords, plus I've made an area for standard best of one discussion, since that's mostly what I'm playing right now. But yeah, I definitely drop a link in the Discord in the general chat section to your Discord, and I'll definitely check out your work, man. I'm happy to see what you've got and what you can do. I'm sure it looks great. I'm sure it looks better than anything I was doing on my own, for sure. Okay, so this is a interesting hand. We've got the Cobra to maybe ramp into a Chariot. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of ramping, since, as you can see, we've got a Troll here to play on 3 anyways. I think we're still going to keep this, though. If we don't hit the 3rd land, we're probably in trouble, but at least we have Rangers class on 2. We can always, you know, choose to either level or play the Cobra on 3, and then we can kind of go from there. Hopefully at some point we'll hit a land. Let's see, pathway green-white. So this is probably that landfall deck that I've seen every once in a while that plays the enchantment that pumps all your stuff or makes dudes, and plays Scoot Swarm and all that kind of stuff. Still no land, which is kind of worrisome. I think we're going to play Rangers class here. I think next turn, if we don't draw a land, I can't afford to Blizzard Brawl, trade off my token, and not do anything else, but we might have to. I mean, Lotus Cobra is obviously a lot better in his deck than it is in mine. If I could have killed it this turn, I would have done so for sure. Alright, cool, you got it. Excellent. I'm glad that worked. Brutal Cathar off the tap land here. Okay, that's not the worst thing that could have happened. That's obviously a very good thing to have happened. So I don't get the token back even if I kill the Cathar. I can definitely play Cobra and then just Brawl to kill their Cobra. Like I said, it is much better in their deck than ours. I can also just try to play to the board and save the Brawl for, I don't know, something. It does feel bad to trade Cobra and a Brawl for a Cobra when he's already ahead on board. Sent you a crest on Discord. Talk to you later. Okay, have a good one, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're just going to play to the board. We're going to play Troll. Up to 5. And a Wrenn. So Wrenn is obviously, you know, worrisome, but I can kill the token, attack, and either kill both of their... No, it's still... So I kill their token and kill Wrenn, and I still have a pretty good play in Tracker. So this is all pretty good. Trample is a good thing. Definitely happy I played Troll and not Tracker on turn 3. Definitely happy I hit another land, so I can still play second 3-drop after I Blizzard Brawl. All these things are good. Alright, Wrenn down. And Tracker. So the green-white deck obviously has a better top end than we do, I think. Hopefully the Huntmasters help out a little bit with that. Innkeeper is definitely fine. It looks like maybe... Nope, second Rin. Okay, we're probably in trouble here. The best I can do is level up Ranger's class and trade the troll for the tree folk. Which also allows me to still play a chariot because of the ramp. At that point, I think we just... Yeah, he's got small duders and one card in hand. The Ren won't do anything next turn, and we should be able to pressure it between the chariot and the tracker next turn. Yeah, I think that's the play. So we can guarantee Ren died. Well, he could always chump, or maybe even trade 2 for 1 on the tracker. No, we're just gonna track with the troll. If he lets Ren die, I don't get to play anything else this turn. Yeah, but I think it's very likely he tries to protect the Planeswalker, and that's fine with me. I'm happy with this trade. I still get to play Chariot. And we're doing okay, despite 2 of his 5 drops to our none. We're doing alright. Yep, that's fine. What did he hit here? Okay, Cave of the Frost Dragon. And a Hydra. So he's got some manlands. He has a manland advantage right now. We don't have any of our 1 Hydra or our 4 Faceless Haven. But that's okay. Double spelling is obviously terrible for us. This is the problem I feel like with Cobra in this deck. It just rots in your hand sometimes. You have 2 or 3, 3 drops that you really want to play, sometimes ahead of Chariot anyways. And then it has not done anything beneficial this game at all. Let's see, if I play it this game, I still have access to 6 mana. Once I play the land, if I played it first. Is 6 better than 7? Not really, but it's not worse due to my hand. I can't get to 8 no matter what, and what else am I doing with the mana? I guess I could crack the clue. Yeah, we're definitely firing up. I'm interested in leveling up Ranger's class this turn because I don't want to double spell this turn. So I think it's just going to be Ranger's class and maybe Cobra. We're just going to attack here. Well, actually, no, we're going to play Cobra first so that we can tap it as part of the cost to activate the Chariot. If he kills the Chariot, I'm kind of happy because we have the second one. I can't play it this turn though unless I'm able to trade off the Brute. So let's see what he does. I'm not attacking obviously with the tracker since the Brute has first strike, but I am interested in trying to pressure this Ren. He's probably just chumping with the Innkeeper because he's interested in making another Tree Folk, but it's better than not having him chump with the Innkeeper, so that's what we're going to do. I guess I could have attacked with the Chariot, or with the tracker, and pumped it instead of the Chariot. Maybe that was a mistake. Because, yeah, this is probably a better place for the counter since it's got Vigilance anyways. And pressuring him in some real way is probably what we need to be doing. That was probably a mistake. That's unfortunate. The other thing that's unfortunate is I cannot both level the Ranger's class to level 3 and get myself another Troll next turn. So maybe it was also a mistake to play the Cobra. Yep. Given the choice, though, I'd rather go ahead and get the Ranger's class online. I think that is our advantage this game. Tracker. Okay. Now, if he can double spell, what would he take? Okay, so he just cashes in the Ren. That's interesting. He's interested in finishing the game somewhat quickly. That makes a lot of sense. I have the Ranger's class. I will eventually find a way to deal with the Brutal Cathar. So right now I have the better long game, despite the fact that I think his deck has better long game in general. Okay. So he's just interested in chilling right now. I'm going to go ahead and crack my clue. Actually, it's a little weird, right? Because the clue is very good at helping me go through the Rangers class faster. However, I'm kind of incentivized not to play 2 spells in a turn. I think I just have to get through that. If I play 2 spells in a turn, he's very likely to just not play anything and flip back and start attacking with manlands and big dudes. But I need to play to the board. Yeah, I'm just going to draw. I don't have all the time in the world here. It's going to suck if I draw the tracker and for the turn I draw a creature and then the next card down is a land. But it turns out that was not the case. I drew through a Blizzard Brawl and now I have a pack leader to play off the top. That's about as good as we can ask for. We can also use the Blizzard Brawl to kill the brutes, so I'm no longer worried about double spelling. So we're just going to see how ham we can go with this Rangers class. A Wrenn on top kind of stops us. The clue would be nice, but obviously we wouldn't have even gotten here if we hadn't used the clue. I'm happy just to Blizzard Brawl here. Let's see, that goes up to 5. If it goes up to 6, it still doesn't even trade in with the Tree Folk. Alternatively, this is 5, it would go to 6, and then I could pump it to 7, so he could not block with the Tree Folk. So even though I think I still want to start putting counters on this tracker if possible, I think I just have to activate the Chariot first here. Actually, because of that, I want to play the tracker first. Once again, won't be able to get my Troll this turn, but that's okay, I think. I can use it by itself to activate the Chariot, which I think is better. I do want to leave my tokens up to chump, possibly. I want to brawl this pre-combat to make it indestructible. Oh, what's the... I forget. What is this? Pay 3 life. Yeah, I'm paying 3 life. That's fine. Yes, please. Okay. And now I get to swing in and probably earn another chump block. He might just take it. I don't know. It's definitely the only thing I can swing with. I don't have any wolves. I do want to prioritize wolves over cats, given the choice because of Tovolar Huntmaster in this build. However, I'd definitely rather have a cat than nothing, so that's what we got. That's what we're doing. Okay, so he did chump block. Interesting. I would think that he would want to just take that there. I mean, he's in no danger to dying to my stuff. Yep, and this is where not being able to kill the token, having to get the counter from attacking to get it up to 7 is really hurting here because he's going to start being able to copy the 7/7s. Nothing we can do about that though, so any brawls we draw in the future will obviously start to be able to trade with the Tree Folk. And I'm going to start making my own. Now mine are only 6/6s, but I'd be happy to... you know, I can now start swinging and trading Chariot for a Tree Folk. If he doesn't trade it off this turn, it will start swinging through. And my own can also just, you know, double block with a cat and trade off evenly. So, am I blocking his Chariot? Probably, right? Probably. He's got 2 cards in hand. I'm just going to block with, like, all the cats. And hopefully whatever trick he might have is not enough to get through that. Let's see, if he had Inscription plus Fight, the Fight wouldn't do it because it's still taking the damage, so I guess he could fight with a non. He'd give it +2/+2 and fight, and that would still be enough. I think this is fine. I'm just going to throw the Lotus Cobra in front of it too. I don't care if I trade off the Cobra as one of the things he kills, and I'd much rather ensure that it dies. Yeah. Sure. Ev Carmas, you're still hanging out. I think that's still you. Otherwise, you left and I've got a new viewer. But oh, okay, second Chariot. So he's in the same boat I am. Obviously, my second Chariot is worth less than his because his was not pumped by the Rangers class, whereas mine is. And now mine can't even attack through the Tree Folk. Him having the 8th land there was brutal. Huntmaster though is a nice one, have to admit. So is it better than Rin here? So I've got 6 mana to his 8. So I'd have to block a Tree Folk plus a cat and trade 2 for 1 to kill off his tokens. Next turn there's a good chance he can't spell. But there's also a good chance if he swings with everything, I'm just forced to block with my wolves anyways. And realistically, what are the wolves? I mean, the wolves are not fighting the tree folk, and the tree folk are my bigger issue here. It does get me a card deeper into my deck. I think this is probably worth it to just play the Huntmaster here. Trying to press the advantage I have, which is the Rangers class level 3. Unfortunately, the mana has been a little rough this game. And yeah, I can't even afford to attack with the Chariot this turn, which is unfortunate. I mean, maybe that's a reason to play Rin, because I could copy the Tree Folk and then lose the Chariot, but I have the second Chariot anyways. Yeah, I don't know. Unsure, but we're going to just pass the turn. We're not getting any attacks in this turn, obviously. And we'll see. Is he willing to swing in with the Chariot again, trade it for an 8th or a third 8/8? So it looks like he's not spelling this turn. Well, it'd have to be a cheap spell at this point. Obviously, he's invested a lot into this Cave of the Frost Dragon. Okay, only the 3/4. That's interesting. So, I mean, he doesn't know about the Rin that we have on top, but I'm happy to like take this, and you know, if that's his plan of attack, it's not going to work starting next turn. Honestly, I might just let him do it again though, because when okay, so he did have a spell to prevent this from flipping. Fair enough. Second Cobra's not really doing much though. Let's take a draw. Okay, land on top. I do have a clue, but do I have the spare mana to do that this turn? I definitely am not interested in sacking this land to get the troll, since, you know, I'm going to be the one that has Rin on the field, and I don't want to be further down than he is. Right now I can get them up to 7s to his 8s. So I do have enough to crack the clue, but am I interested in even doing that? Probably not, because say I draw something, like I think I'm supposed to get Rin into play this turn. However, he only attacked with the cave. Like, if he's just going to attack it with caves again, I'm fine going to 9 and getting the look. I think I'm going to do that. In some games, it's always nice to copy the clue with the Chariot, but this is obviously not that game. So yeah, I'm just cracking the clue here. Okay, so I have to get through those eventually. So I've still got 5 to play the Rin, and I can play the Lair tapped, so I have access to it next turn. I don't think I really want to fight anything this turn. I just don't see the benefit in that. I guess it does mask my plan of Rin to deal with his cave, maybe enticing him to only attack with that again next turn.
From root to canopy, the trees are
I don't think I'm interested yet in just trading off the Chariot for another Tree Folk. If I can entice an attack of some nature, then it's possible that I'm able to get in and keep the Chariot. I'm interested in keeping this larger Chariot despite the second one kind of rotting in my hand, because it's already got the +1/+1 counters on it. I don't know. It's a tight game. Interesting game, right? Very complex board state we got going on. Okay, straight to combat without activating any lands. Is it time for the big attack? I'm much better equipped for the big attack this turn than I was last turn, and he didn't go for it last turn, so... Oh, it's waiting on me. Sorry. Okay, so he just passed right through combat. So, interesting. Tovolar's going to flip. I think we've got the advantage right now. Now, I'm still not interested in trading Tovolar for 2 more tokens. So, more land on top. Unfortunate. So we definitely, you know, have reached parity with the Tree Folk. Yeah, I'm not interested in really just... So this wolf can just start eating his cobras and cats. That's probably what we're going to do. So we're just going to go up, I guess, with Ren. I guess this does clear the top as well, so maybe I hit a creature. No, second Ranger's class is, I mean, it's honestly not the best. If he removes the first, so it's good to have a backup. So I can now double fight. That's something I'm interested in doing eventually, but I don't think I'm interested in doing it now. I can do that at the end of his turn, and I still leave my mana up to protect with Lair if he decides to go for an all-out attack. I think I'm just chilling. I'm going to win a game if my wolf is able to fight things long enough to get ahead. I guess I can't fight both things or it dies. So now he's crewing. Now we're going for it. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's just see where we end up. Let's see how good or bad this combat is for us, and we'll figure out what we're doing from there. He has to try and kill Ren. And he gets to make another Tree Folk in the process. This is not terrible. Interesting. The question is, does he have the third chariot? Is that what enticed him to do this? Or does he just really value the 8/8 more than the active chariot? Or did he draw a trick, right? That's the other thing that could have happened. I think I'm interested in just crewing the chariot and trying to block. If I trade my chariot for a trick and I still have the backup chariot in hand, I'm happy with that. This way I don't have to spend any mana trying fighting. And I also get to hopefully keep the Ren around. Also, if he does fight like the Tree Folk on the Citadel with like an inscription or something, then the wolf would be able to finish it off. So, okay. Yep, third chariot. Okay, so interesting. I think I'm interested in just doing this once. Target a wolf I control and a creature you control. This is, I don't know. It's probably like, I just don't think it's worth it to trade this wolf for this Cobra. I think this game is, we're in it for the long haul, and at this point, do I want to make the troll? Probably not. Well, yeah, I'm gonna hit land drops for the next conceivable little while. So let's go ahead and make the troll as well. Temporarily down to a 7/7. Okay, I am going up. So before I do that, I want to play the tracker off the top. Getting my clue back is great. Oh, the Haven is great too. So now I'm going up.
Power grows with tender.
Okay, so Pack Leader is interesting because if I play it, that's double spell. My Huntmaster will flip back. However, it's another thing, so I could double fight 3/3 on a 2/2, you know, twice. I think it's worth just doing that next turn. I'm gonna play the Faceless Haven. Because this turn I'm only going to be able to fight once anyways with my mana, right? So I don't need this. And then, I mean, honestly, last turn was probably a punt because I could have fought once on my turn and then once on his turn. Yeah. Either way, I think I'm just chilling for now. Once again, able to defend with either the Hydra or the Faceless Haven. Not interested in trading into the 8/8 yet. I think he's going to be forced to do something very soon. And that's ultimately going to be good for us. Oh, what is this thing? Alright. Search your library for a Forest and a Plains. Put them in your hand. Players cannot pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents. Oh, so I won't be able to sacrifice my clue, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's definitely, I'm okay with that. I definitely would rather fight something this turn, so unfortunately I lose my clue. Bummer, man. I accept. I apologize to opponent. I'm playing slow. I think Streaming, I definitely play slower because I'm trying to talk through stuff. I'm also trying to glance over there once in a while. Also, I'm just not as familiar with the cards, so I'm having to stop to read them, but opponent's probably wondering what the hell's taking me so long to play this mono green deck. Okay, so we are fighting again. And I can always fight the wolves, you know, kill them both off to get rid of this thing and unlock my clue. He's in the tank. Wonder what his one card is that he might just be paying me back for all the time I've been wasting. Just giving it a long little pause here. Okay, he's happy with it now. Alright. So I definitely am playing the pack leader this turn, which means I don't really want to double spell, so it doesn't do me a ton of good to clear this land. I think I'm just going to go ahead and make another Tree Folk. That's his really only way to win, is eventually punch through, and keeping Ren on the board until I draw another one is fine. Once I do, I'll probably just, you know, kill him off to go ahead and make more Tree Folk faster, but for right now I think I was happy last turn plussing, so I keep him around. But we are going to go ahead and make another Tree Folk, play the pack leader, play a land, and probably just pass again.
The entire forest is an army.
Unfortunately, not able to double fight. Only at 7 lands, but that's okay. Still gonna just eat one thing. Next turn we'll start eating. Well, honestly, maybe then it was better this turn to just fight something on my turn, fight something on his turn, and then next turn I could have played the second pack leader when I had one more mana in play, because I already have that locked up. Okay, he's coming in with the Chariot again. I don't know. I guess maybe he drew 4th Chariot. I mean, that's the only time he's done this before, is when he's had creatures non-angel creatures you can control gain indestructible. I mean, that's fine. I mean, the angels are problematic, but not really. I've got 2 reach blockers. Your stuff being indestructible, I mean, you're going to get in a big attack. I should have fought in response. That was a mistake. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. It might have been necessary for me this turn, since all his stuff's indestructible. He's obviously coming in with everything. It may be that I need to block with the Hydra, the Faceless Haven anyways, so maybe not too big of a punt. Yep. He didn't play the land, right? Because he had the Amiria's Call, and he still had this land in hand, so they could be 10/10s. I'm chumping them no matter what, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Chariot's coming at Ren. I don't see any reason to let that happen, so obviously I can do this. We can just do this. These things don't have trample. Oh, I don't want... What's going on? Okay, block one of them, block a second one, block a third. So I'm getting rid of all my cats here, but everything else seems fine. I do regret not killing a cat. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. But he still only played 1 card this turn. I can double fight next turn. I think we're fine here. Yep, you thin the herd a little bit. Fine work, sir. Play Lamppost Combat. Yep. Alright, my turn. So now that no, he's still got 1 untapped. Now he's got 4 10/10s. Boy. Let's see, this would be 6, 7. I could just double fight my Swabbles to kill the 10/10 to get parity with the Tree Folk. I don't think that's good though because he's got the 2 angels that I need to start blocking as well. Ooh, it's a tough game, man. Tough game. Second Huntmaster doesn't really do a whole lot. Gives me more wolves to play with, which honestly is probably better than whatever else I'm doing. I could use Ren to just put my lands into play, which does make my stuff bigger than his. I'm actually kind of interested in doing that.
Bask in nature's beauty.
Just to encourage him not to attack me next turn with the 10/10s. Honestly, without a... I don't know. If he does attack with the 10/10s, I guess I'm taking 8 to eat 2 of his Tree Folk, which is a little risky. But the whole point of... Okay. The whole point of doing this, obviously, this turn would be to discourage... Oh, a second one. Okay. We're probably in trouble now, boys. Yes. Alright. I accept. Man. Well, top better than mine, but I didn't know it was going to be these Amiria's calls that we're going to do us in. Interessante. I think at this point we're letting Ren die. Are we though? It's free. No, it's free to block these. I don't understand this. He's making another Tree Folk. That's obviously good for him. I'm just blocking the 4/4s with the 7/7s. I'm blocking 2 of the Tree Folk with 12/12s. So I'm still glad I did this. Do I need to activate Chariot? I don't think so. Okay. So blocking here, blocking here, blocking here, blocking here. And then I'm just chumping with, I guess, 2 wolves. I don't need these other random wolves. I've got enough wolves. And yeah, I think that is good this turn, but I'm still in a lot of trouble with all these flyers. I guess I can start trading wolves. So actually, maybe this is better. Yeah, I think this is better. The wolves can start trading off for the flyers. Oh, but he did play 2 spells this turn too. Oh, that's so bad. But I can just pass on my turn. I can just pass and not play any spells on my turn. So I still think this is better. This is fine. I mean, not fine. I'm not happy with how this game's going. God, this is such a long game too. Doesn't it feel worse to lose a game that's lasted so long? I mean, obviously somebody still has to lose those types of games, but you know, when a game is going on for as long as this one has and then you lose, it just feels terrible. Let's see. So my goal is not to play anything and leave my mana open to kill 2 of the 4/4s. I am trading this in for another Tree Folk. I'm going to go ahead and plus Ren here. Nothing else makes sense. At least get a second Haven, grow the Tree Folk.
Every seed contains great potential. We will help you find safe.
Okay. I mean, this was free, but I don't know what trick he's worried about, but yeah, obviously I'm just killing off some cats, I guess. Oh, they're still indestructible? Why are they still indestructible? Do I not know what this card does? Until your next turn. Okay, well, whatever. I don't get to kill any cats. This was important to get the 13-13. I don't really care about the 2-2s. They don't make any difference to me whatsoever. I cannot play anything this turn because I need the Tovolars, Huntmasters to flip. Let's see. It sounds like I'm going to be getting off after this game. I think the wife just got home. We're going to go out and play some disc golf after this. So this is probably going to be my last game. Eva Karma, if you're still hanging out, thanks for chilling with me. It looks like I've still got one viewer. That's probably you. I don't know. He's in the tank. My man is in the tank. So this turn, if he attacked with everything without playing anything pre-combat, I think I'm eating 3 of his tree folk, chump blocking the other 2, killing one of the angel. Oh, I can't. I have to block at least one angel and kill the other. Yeah, I'm gonna be out of creatures real soon. Not great, not great. I can chump with the wolves though, and then use them to fight the angel. So that's not the worst. I don't know. He might have enough if he just attacks with everything here. If he attacks with the kittens as well. Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. Okay.
Do not unread. The will of the woods is made manifest.
I wish my Huntmaster could make my tree folk fight his tree folk. That would be the best. Honestly, I can... My one advantage is that the tree folk are bigger than his, but even if I traded off both havens, that would be okay. So let's see, 8. I would still have enough to make one haven and then fight an angel, which is probably what I need to be doing here, just to keep my chump blockers and also allow me to use my mana more efficiently. Man, feels bad, man. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, so angel down. That's really all I can do at this point. Need to draw something good, I think. Land is definitely not it. So we're going up. Next turn, we probably, if we get a next turn, I mean, it's starting to look pretty bad for us. Next turn, we're probably definitely going to just have to make another tree folk.
Much growth here.
Mammoth. Boy. It's probably better just to play the chariot. 6. That would not leave us enough to Faceless Haven plus kill an angel again, but it would leave us enough to double fight the wolves to kill an angel. I think we have to chariot here, and then next turn Suicide Den to get another tree folk. I think that's the play. The good thing is, I mean, we're always going to be ahead of him in the tree folk size department. Now, he is ahead on the number of tree folk department, which is unfortunate. I could also like suicide these pack leaders in. Yeah, it's probably man, this is probably the last turn to do that. I could have, if he blocked with the he wouldn't block with the 10-10. He just blocked with the I don't know what he'd block with. I don't have any time else to think about that though. Ugh, man, I'm playing this so slow and probably pretty poorly. I think I'm still gonna lose. That's the worst. But I feel like I have to, you know, I could probably play this a little bit faster if I wasn't streaming and I was not having to talk this all through. I think talking it through is helping me make some decisions, but I also think that, okay, so we're just passing again. So what does that mean? So I think I just kill another angel. Even if I do that, I get down to 12, I'm back up to 13. I still say way ahead of him. And honestly, if he's going to just sit here and BS, I'm going up again on Rin. I cannot fall further behind. I think I'm trading in the chariot for a tree folk. And then Yeah, I think we're just doing this again. We're doing one that's not summoning sick, just in case I need that for some reason. That last mana. Oh, boy. Alright, yeah, I think this Rin's going up. I would prefer to find something more high impactful than a Mammoth this turn. Or a Pack Leader, to be honest with you. So yeah, how many cards we got left? We only have 15 cards left in the library. Holy cow. Maybe we're not going up, because, yeah, we might need that long to win the game. Is my enchantment in the graveyard yet? No. So the one double the power thing is still in the deck. That would probably win us the game. I'm not interested in seeing that go to the graveyard. So the question is, do I... boy. Okay, I definitely play a land. Do I 0 one turn to make these large and in charge? I think I can.
We stand strong, and the ground.
Honestly, if I did that next turn, it would be funny with Mammoth, but I've already made my play now, so it's fine. Yeah, and we're just doing this at this point. Oops. Okay. I don't know why I did those 5. I wasn't attacking with that anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, cancel. Next. Attack. No. Cancel. Next. Goodness gracious. Attack. It doesn't matter, he's blocking, so we'll say we're gonna attack Rin. Who knows? Sure. I accept. I guess I should play the Mammoth. If I play the Mammoth, I can't fight, right? 8. Yeah, I'm not interested actually in playing the Mammoth. Okay. Good. He's going up. He's wanting to keep his Rin around. I don't blame him. He's still got 23 cards in the library. Storm the Festival. Okay. I mean, I don't know what high impact cards that could possibly bring, but yeah, that's obviously fine with me. Don't care anything about any of that. He will be able to flash it back. Sure, sure. Accept. I think we're doing the same thing. I don't know. I'm gonna go back. When I go back and watch this game, I would not be surprised if there's a much cleaner line here that I'm not seeing. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I'm just interested in finding the enchantment as quickly as possible. So I think I'm just obviously playing this off the top. I don't have an immediate need to fight anymore, although I can start cleaning out these things. I think it's worth it one more turn not to really... I can't sack Clue anyways until I get rid of this thing. Yeah, I am able to double fight. Now I'm actually able to triple fight, so I'm definitely not interested in double spelling this turn, so I'm not playing either of these. I'm going to take these 3 pack leaders and eat some cats. Well, actually, probably the Cobra and some cats. And yeah, I'll be looking to get enough blockers out of the way so when I do find the enchantment, I can just swing through in one turn. I think that's the plan. So What am I doing with Ren? I'm probably going down at this point. Seems kind of bad, man, but I'm not going up again because I'm not interested in milling the enchantment over, and that seems increasingly likely to do so. So I think because of that, I'm just going down and making another tree folk.
I have other groves, from root
Yep.
to canopy.
Play the land, pass the turn.
Praise our mighty.
No, well, I don't need the mana. It's fine. Because I have the mana, do I need 14, 15, 16? So I could triple or quadruple fight if I do one fight now. That's probably worth it, right? 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I am going to go ahead and fight once now. On the Cobra, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And I'm done. Oh, okay, going up again. Field of Ruin. Interesting, it gets rid of... Aha! So, he's looking to start making stuff bigger. I need to go ahead and fight in response. Actually, I can let him play the land. But yeah, this is the card that I've been worried about pretty much the whole game. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do some fighting here. Obviously fighting the 2/2s this turn because now he could sack this in response and put another counter on it. So that would trade. That's a weird flex. Okay. I accept your 1/1. I don't know. Field of Ruining what? Field of Ruin targeting what? Targeting my Hydra. Okay, so I'm just going to use that for land, or for mana. That's fine. I accept. It's also a shuffle off my thing, so I'm drawing a Ren next turn. Oh, what happened? I was... What? What the heck? Okay. Sure. So, Huntmaster again. And you can do this again now with this. So my Huntmasters are trading off to do. So maybe it was better to do these 1/1s. I don't know. And we're obviously going to do one more. If he's not going to do it, then he's not going to do it. One of them is going to die, it seems like. And that's okay. Yep. Alright. So now this turn coming up, I can still trade these 1-for-1 for these guys. It's not the best in the world, but it's what we got. Another Rangers class on top is not great. I was much happier when that was the Ren, but the Ren is no longer for this world. Can I afford to get in? I have 5 of these. If he jump blocks all of them, I guess he could let one go through. He could jump block. I mean, I am enticed to act, right? Before things get bigger. Because these are going to outscale with this pretty soon. I think I do attack this turn. Yeah, these don't do as much good. I can be fighting with the other Tovolar. I'm increasingly realizing that I'm not playing this game all that well. But that's okay. I think I am interested in doing that 4 times. 2 on my turn and 2 on his turn. So let's see what happens with this first. I'm going to go ahead and fight these 4/4s. Because if they are going to trade, if he does pop this, target creature I control, target creature he control. Okay, now the other one. Okay, I respect that. You know, that now I think I am attacking. Yeah. I don't really care about Ren at this point. Sure. And if he does block with any of these in like double blocks, yeah, this is just clearing stuff out, which I'm happy with. He is keeping, maybe I should keep one back, but no, I can always just fight this, like even if it ends up trading. Okay. Okay, fine. So what would I rather have, the flyer down or the 15-15? Okay. The V blocks with all the 15-15s, I'm very interested in just killing off the tree folk, right? But if he just does this one, I might kill the flyer over the one. Although, say he plays a land next turn, he's already used his field, he can play the land, but in response, I can Tovolar, and then if he actually cracks the little land guy he's got in play, I can just fight again to at least trade. So I think I'm just killing off the 15-15. And actually, I can just trade now. Well, no, I don't have a 4/4. Well, I do have a 4/4, just not a 4/4 wolf. And he clearly still has this going on, so this would just be not good. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and end the turn. I do get my clue back online, so that's exciting. 10, 11. So yeah, 8. I want to crack the clue, so I'm not going to play either of these this turn. Now, if he cracks this in a turn, now I'm fighting, right? Now I'm fighting a response. So this was bad for him. So now I can just trade this for this. I'm happy to do that. Why does he keep doing that? Is there something I'm missing with this? May I accept your 3/3? Do I also want to kill off that, right? Because he can make it a lot bigger next turn. So yes, I think I am interested in that. I think this is game. It's an interesting game. Interesting game. Yep, your duders are big. I've got enough chump blockers that you can't afford to attack, and I think I win next turn. I mean, you can storm the festival and see what you hit. I guess that's his plan. Man, what a game. Like I said, I don't know that I played this amazingly well. But then again, I'm not 100% sure that he has either. So I don't know. It was a complex game. There's a lot of stuff going on for the whole game. Okay. I definitely accept that. You can get in for 4 once you play the land. I'm fine with that. I think you're going to need that to chump. Oh, wow. You're just getting in. Getting aggressive. Good. Choose blockers. Yes, I will be blocking your 18-18s. I'm not interested in dying to the 18-18s. Oh, they gain vigilance. Okay, well that's fair. Let's probably keep a wolf. Okay, he figured it out. Good. Even with the blockers, he was still dead because he was at 4. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, that was a super long game. Eva Karma, you said bye a little while ago, but I still got one viewer. I'm assuming that's you. Oh, I dropped a few frames. I'm at 121 drop frames. That's a bummer. That's okay, though. So we've been playing an hour. We've played 2 games. That's amazing. We took a little pause in there to figure out some Discord stuff, but still, that second game was a monster. I'm going to go ahead and call it here, unfortunately. I believe the wife has gotten home, and we're going to go play some disc golf, so that'll be exciting. Thanks for hanging out today. I'm super happy. I'm up to 2 subscribers, or to followers. I guess followers. They're not paying me any money, but they're following. So maybe they'll come back and hang out with me at some point when I get back on in the future. So yeah, thank you, and we'll see you later.